General Dmitri Volkogonov. He was a general of the Soviet army. He wrote himself several books which were kind of like commissars' manuals, political brainwashing manuals for soldiers. And I thought that he is a very loyal kind of Communist Party operative. He was very often on TV in the Soviet Union. He would come up with unbearable lies. I would switch him off all the time I see him on the screen. But I never would expect, and I think that most people never would think, that this person lived a completely double life. He was commander of the Soviet Institute for Military History, member of the Central Committee of the party. He was very trusted, and he used this trust to collect a lot of evidence against the system which he presumably loved and was trying to make more popular among people. In 1980, he bought in Austria, he bought a Xerox machine for his institute, and he was making highly illegal copies of everything going through his desk. And that was the top secret materials, a lot of them handwritten by Lenin, by Stalin, by Trotsky, by Voroshilov, by Khrushchev, Beria, Gorbachev as well. It comes all the way to the end of the Soviet Union. And I wish that these documents would be in English, because then definitely it would be so easy for everyone to see how evil these leaders of the Soviet Union were. I can give some examples. For example, Lenin. He is writing to Dzerzhinsky, the first chief of the secret police, and he is writing him, "Dear Felix, I am telling people what to do, but nobody listens, and I am tired of this. What if we will take a couple of these absent-minded comrades and shoot them publicly? Then attention definitely would be much better." In another note of Lenin is his response to a letter from another commissar writing him from southern Russia. This commissar is asking, he said, "Dear Comrade Lenin, you sent us a memo that we should fight religion, but you didn't explain how should we fight religion." And Lenin is writing him back, "Dear Comrade Imbecile, kill religious people, that's how. And kill them the way that everybody would tremble with fear 150 miles around." There's a memo by Stalin with a self-descriptive title that apple doesn't fall far from the apple tree. And this absolutely devilish document is a prescription that if you kill a parent, you should kill the whole family. If you go after that, we shouldn't be breeding our enemies. We shouldn't be breeding our enemies. Sure enough, in 1932, Stalin decreased the age when the person can be shot to 11. 11-year-old children could be already sentenced and shot. I believe that significance is not well understood yet, because this is such a treasure of evidence about how evil was the Soviet Union, that evil empire was way more evil than we could imagine. And sure enough, we know about atrocities, say, of Hitler, of Nazis, we know about Holocaust in Rwanda. But we don't know about Holocaust in Ukraine. We don't know about Holocaust which Soviet leaders and other socialist leaders organized against their own people. Amazingly enough, that Dmitri Volkogonov, when Soviet Union collapsed, he kind of came out of the closet and he turned into a really fierce anti-communist. He wrote very interesting biographies of Lenin, of Stalin, of Trotsky, and these biographies are extremely exposing them as political serial killers. And his documents, they illustrate socialism not as an economic system, but as a system of public slavery, where people were expendable. But for us here in the United States, I think it's a great warning against socialism.